You're watching FYI, and I'm your host, Doreen Barnes. Joining me in the studio is a festival and events coordinator, Chris Hum. And Chris is here to talk about the All Ships Festival that is coming up very soon. Isn't it, Chris?
It's coming up quickly.
It is indeed.
It is.
And when is it?
It is Father's Day weekend, June 19th to June 21st.
Why did you decide that you wanted to have it on that particular weekend?
Well, there's a couple different reasons for that. The Tall Ships Festival of 2013 was held the same weekend, and it was an overwhelming success. It's also Father's Day weekend, and a lot of times when families get together, everyone wants to do something with Dad.
Yes.
So it's a great opportunity for kids and their family to take Dad to the festival. So that's kind of the framework that we've established the festival on and how we've been promoting it. So the official tagline for the festival is Pirates, Cowboys, and Kilts, oh my.
That's cute. That's cute. Now, is there a cost for this festival?
The festival itself is free. There's really no restrictions for people who want to come down, smell the smells, see the sights, hear the music.
Yes.
But if people want to access a particular service, then there's a passport system and skeleton key card, we call it, where people can be involved with the various activities that we're providing. So I think people understand that, yes, they can come down and see everything for free, but if they want to get involved with some of the activities, then it's just fair that people understand they can pay for those things. And
exactly.
It's a low-cost family affair. So
Now, we understand there's a possibility of 7 villages, festival villages?
Yes, that's the plan right now. We have had a town hall public round table discussion that was held last Sunday, March 22nd, and it was an invitation for the community to come out and see the proposed infrastructure that we have. We wanted to make sure that the community had a chance to have their say, to suggest anything that they'd like to experience or be a part of the festival. So we wanted to encourage volunteer participation, to let people know that we've already got a tremendous amount of community support and a baseline of programming already in place. And this was a chance for the people in the community who are either hesitant to be involved or just want to know more or really keen to get involved with a portal to do so.
So the 7 villages that you're suggesting, can we just go in depth on that a little bit? Because you do have something for children, you have something for adults, like it's all encompassing, it really is.
The proposal and the way it's set out now is designed to appeal to a large variety of people, different demographics. Not only do we have 7 villages, but we also have a waterfront playground. And I guess I can start by going with the first group that signed on, and that's the Brockville Police Department.
Yes.
So our Chief Scott Fraser was very, very keen to be involved with the activities that we have had proposed, and we brought the 7 village idea to him. He says, great, how do we make it happen? So that's the kind of attitude I really like to hear from people. So the first village that we built is called the Brockville Police Services Village. And for the kids, there are free bicycle tune-ups, free bike fitting, helmet fitting, a bicycle rodeo where kids can tour around and learn about the rules of the road. They get prizes for passing, going through the obstacle course. And then for the adults and people that are a little more, I would call it adrenaline junkie. Driven.
Yes.
There is the corporate paintball shootout. So it's got a couple different angles to it. On the Friday night, it's going to be what's called a celebrity whack-a-mole competition. So we have a number of different celebrities from the community coming in, and they'll be putting on the gear for paintballing and going through an obstacle course. So the celebrity whack-a-mole is something you see at Chuck E. Cheese where you bang the little gopher at the kids' game. But we do it with paintball guns. And we have different celebrities going through. And Scott says, I want in, I'd like to do it. So you actually get a chance to shoot at the chief of police. I'm going to do it as well.
Which is very unusual.
Right, there's a number of people who have signed on to be participants, and you'll get a chance to auction to shoot at the chief. At other people from the community, we'll have a full lineup of the people who are involved. And it's going to be very interesting to see how it goes. And that, I think, is one of the more exciting activities. The following day is the Saturday, and it's a community corporate paintball challenge. So you can sponsor a team, you can put your own team in with your friends, and there'll be a tournament set up for it going through the same obstacle course. Someone who really jumped on board quickly with that is Kevin Beatty from Beatty Dodge. And he says, okay, I like that, and I'd like to bring my staff involved, and he put the word out to his team, and some of the guys came forward, and they're going to have a remote control car little rally in the same area. So there's lots of people like Kevin and others who have just jumped on board. One of the first people that said, I want to be part of the group that gets shot at was Councillor Lee Bursey. So that was exciting. You know, Lee's a great supporter of the community as well, and he's running the Pride Festival in the summer. So the one thing I wanted to point out about the festival is we're treating it like a giant bulletin board. So if people want to promote their own festivals, they can come and do that. A lot of festivals say, hey, no, not in my house, focus on us only. Well, Brockville Tourism and other partners in the community have a giant bulletin board where you can just put your posters up. If people want to come in and promote their interests, they can do so. We have a forum for that as well. Another village we're working on is with the Arts Council of the Thousand Islands. So the chair for that is Michael Sherman from the Arts Center, and the whole group from Akati, and that's the Arts Council of the Thousand Islands. And they want to run a vendors village for artists. They can do workshops and demonstrations. We can have music inside, and it's where we're trying to get a large circus tent for them to protect all of their belongings. And we think that it would be the more avant-garde location in the festival. We have a beach party stage with the young professionals. We're setting up in the Water Street parking lot, and we're working with Connell Cosgrove, Janice Webster, and Russ Fraser from the city. The Young Professionals Network is leading the charge, and we think that'll be a very exciting area as well. We have been working with the Irish Cultural Society and the Celtic Festival organizers from years past, hoping that we can revive some of their organizers and enthusiasm that they brought to the table. I had a great time at the Cayley with the Irish Festival, or Irish Cultural Society on Friday night. So they did put me on the spot near the end of the night. My fiance and I were sitting there, and Tony Dunbar said, if you want our help, then you get up and play right now. So I do sort of, my Valley Shantyman show has an Irish pub component to it. So I was a little hesitant, but they were very supportive, and everybody had a great time. So I got up and sang and played a song, and you know, I really like working with those guys. So
before we wrap up, I understand there's something for the children with respect to ice cream.
Okay, so we're building an ice cream village.
Wow.
And we have a lot of different partners helping with the kids. Jane Fullerton from Big Brothers, Phil Deary, all from Ribfest. They're helping with their resources and expertise, so that's a huge boost. Jane's also on the steering committee for the total festival. Greg Radford and members of the Thousand Islands and Brockville Rotary Club are running what's called I hope I get this right, the Munch Kid Zombie Run. So what's happening there is kids can run through the park, the hills leading towards the gazebo in Hardy Park, or the hills of Scotland, with zombie Scotsmen or Irishmen in their kilts. And then the Welsh community is invited to be involved as well, and the kids are going to love that. They can wear kilts as well. The desert is the beach volleyball court, and we can have some cowboy zombies. And then down by the ships, we can have pirates as well. There's also another big announcement is we have another run which kicks off the festival. And Chris Robertson from Procter & Gamble and their team approached us and the DBIA and the city and other individuals and said, hey, we would like to piggyback with another event going on in the city. And we said, all right, this is a great chance to help each other.
Yeah, why not?
So last year they had over 250 runners plus volunteers and coordinators.
Wow.
And they're going to do it at 6 o'clock as the opening ceremony for the festival. So we're going to have cannons shooting off and infantry company, muskets, and then the race. What's a walk run? So there's two segmented start times, but it'll be quite the spectacle with the big tall ships behind them, the Canada Empress, and all the runners going through. So we said, if you guys want to do that, we'll throw you a VIP party. So it's all everyone helping each other. And it's that old phrase, many hands make for light work, is kind of the approach that we're taking.
Yeah, it is. So very quickly wrapping up, Chris, if people want to either sponsor and or volunteer, they can contact you at the tourism department?
They can.
Okay.
And there's a festival website. It's www.allshipsfestival.ca. And all the information is listed there. And one thing I wanted, there's many more sites that we probably won't have time to discuss because I think sometimes I'm a little long-winded to others' detriment. But the Yacht Club, we've been just working with them on trying to organize a nighttime Christmas boats flotilla.
Ooh.
So Christmas lights. David Lasser is our honorary festival commodore. We have a number of other groups like the Farmers Market helping. And we can go to further south with the RiverQuest partners. We're working on a vendors village. So there's a lot more to the festival than you'll even imagine. Just go to the website. We're going to have our official launch of the program in early April. And I hope I'm not forgetting anybody right away, but we're sort of getting short on time, I think. So.
Well, you'll come back. You'll come back and give us a little bit more info.
I'm getting invited back. Things are going well. That's
they are
great.
indeed. Thanks very much,
Thanks,
Chris.
Doreen.
You're watching FYI.